Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to explore the incredible engineering mechanics that make a private, completely non-hallucinating AI agent actually possible. We hear so much hype about AI these days, but we're going to strip away all those buzzwords and look at the hard engineering. We'll see exactly how to build a system that learns, adapts, and speaks with your exact technical voice, all while keeping your data 100% under your control.
So it's really the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you engineer an AI agent that outright refuses to hallucinate and manages to run everything locally on your own machine? Well, to figure this out, we're going to look under the hood of a real-world case study, an open-source project known as the LinkedIn SSI Booster. By tracking the fascinating journey of just a single piece of data through this system, we'll uncover exactly how Local Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, works in practice.
Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start with the AI content dilemma, then move through the anatomy of local RAG, hybrid retrieval in action, the four-layer truth gate, continual learning loops, and finally wrap up with the full local stack.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the AI content dilemma. It really all boils down to this one, frankly brutal metric. On platforms like LinkedIn, the algorithm actually measures your effectiveness using something called a social selling index, or SSI. If you let your content strategy slip and your SSI drops below 30, you're looking at a massive 45% drop in inbound opportunities. The algorithm literally penalizes your silence. But, fixing that silence is where the real dilemma begins.
You're essentially caught in a trap here. On one side, you have the traditional manual approach. Teams drafting, reviewing, and scheduling content can easily burn through 80+ hours a week. It's just completely unsustainable for busy engineers or executives. But on the flip side, using a basic cloud AI chatbot as a shortcut is just as bad. It pumps out untrusted, generic, and often hallucinated text that totally destroys your brand credibility.
So let's weigh our options across three things: time constraints, brand voice, and data privacy. Human teams protect your authentic voice and privacy, but they absolutely fail on time. Cloud AI wrappers? Sure, they save you time, but they completely fail at capturing your unique voice or keeping proprietary data secure. Only a purpose-built local SSI booster passes all three tests. It saves time, replicates your voice, and keeps your data locked down. Moving right along to Section 2, Anatomy of Local RAG.
So what exactly are we building here? By definition, a continually learning hybrid RAG agent isn't just some basic prompt wrapper. It is a highly advanced automation system. It combines spacey NLP to extract themes, a persona graph to map your identity, BM25 retrieval to pull precise facts, and a strict truth gate to curate it all. It's a system that actually learns and grows with you.
Think of this as the system's brain. At the center, you have a core persona graphs hub powered by Network X. It dynamically takes ingested data and links it directly to your specific skills, your target audience, and key industry facts. So when the engine synthesizes content, it's not just generating random text. It is deeply grounded in a highly specific mathematical web of your professional identity.
All right, Section 3, hybrid retrieval in action.
When it's time to generate a post, the system has to find the exact right data, right? It does this through a two-step hybrid retrieval process. Step 1 uses BM25 lexical search, basically a rapid keyword scan to pull in a wide net of candidate facts. But keywords lack context, so Step 2 takes those facts and contextually re-ranks them using the Network X knowledge graph, mathematically scoring them based on how close they are to your specific persona. It's brilliant because it guarantees the AI only uses facts that actually matter to your expertise.
Which brings us to Section 4, the four-layer truth gate.
This is absolutely crucial. Before any generated post is allowed to reach your schedule queue, it has to survive this four-layer truth gate. Think of it as the strictest bouncer imaginable. If the AI fabricates a stat or makes up a company name, it gets routed straight to the trash. It makes it physically impossible for hallucinated content to get published.
The math behind this bouncer is fascinating. First, it calculates a derivative of truth gradient for every single sentence, tracking the evidence multiplied by the reasoning and the source credibility. If a sentence drops below a strict 0.35 threshold, boom, it's instantly flagged and removed. It also uses probabilistic logic networks to track the overall truth trajectory and spaCy NER to strictly validate that any organizations mentioned actually exist in your database. It stops hallucinations cold.
Let's look at how it evolves in Section 5, Continual Learning Loops. So the agent doesn't just generate content, it learns from it. Step 1 pushes your curated, truth-checked content to the Buffer API. Then in Step 2, it gathers real-world data on what you actually published and how it engaged. Step 3 is the secret sauce. It updates what engineers call beta-smoothed acceptance priors. Basically, the system tweaks its own internal formulas. By Step 4, it's automatically re-ranking future content based on your proven past success. It literally adapts to your taste over time.
Finally, let's zoom out for Section 6, the full local stack. This is the ultimate advantage of this whole architecture. You get secure, fast, seamless integrations running entirely locally. You have a local Llama engine processing the heavy AI language models. You have a Postgres database storing your analytics. And it only hooks outward to the Buffer API when a post is completely verified. There is zero reliance on cloud AI keys. Your proprietary data never leaves your machine.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. Now that we've walked through the heavy engineering behind a completely private, self-improving, and hallucination-free RAG agent, it leaves us with one really provocative thought. If you no longer have to spend 80 hours a week manually drafting content, and you have an AI that safely and perfectly mimics your expertise, what will you empower your digital persona to build next? Thanks so much for joining me today.